typically, the police officer will allege that you violated the speeding zone, you made a wrong turn, you didn't stop on a red light, and once he pulls you over, you've got a few decisions you've got to make fairly quickly. You've got to determine at the outset whether you really have had too much to drink and therefore avoid the breathalyzer test. And if you've only really had a couple of beers, then you have to determine whether you want to do the roadside sobrieties as well as taking the breathalyzer test. So once the officer pulls you over, he's going to ask you for your license and your registration, your insurance, and he's going to say, Mr. So-and-so, I smell alcohol on your breath. Have you been drinking tonight? And your response should be honest, and if you've had a few drinks, you should tell him I've had just a few drinks, and if you've had more, your answer should be I just had a few drinks. But the big question is, when he asks you to step out and perform roadside sobriety tests, whether you think you can perform them. If you think you can, then you should do them, because that turns out to be the best evidence for you when you go to court if you fight the case. If you perform successfully on the roadsides, it's a very strong statement that you weren't impaired, and it carries a lot of weight with the jury. So that's the initial question you have to ask yourself, whether you're prepared to blow the breathalyzer, do the roadside sobriety tests, or neither of those.